You don't have to close in the camera, that's sufficient from that far, because he'd be frightened enough from this distance. I will tell him that when he turns to another thani of Ad-Dawlatul Makkiyah of Imam Ahmad Rida Khan rahimahullah ta'ala, you accuse Imam Ahmad Rida Khan, you accuse Ahl Sunnati wal Jama'ah, the likes of Imam Muhammad bin Ja'far al-Kattani, the likes of Imam Yusuf al-Nabahani, the likes of Imam Abdul Hayy al-Kattani, and many others, of shirk and bid'ah. But let's see what they have to say. Imam Ahmad Rida Khan rahimahullah ta'ala writes, ظهر وظهر مما تقرر أن شبهة مساواة علوم المخلوقين طرا أجمعين بعلم ربنا إله العالمين ما كانت لتخطر ببال المسلمين. أما ترى العميان أن علم الله ذاتي وعلم الخلق عطائي، علم الله واجب لذاته وعلم الخلق ممكن له، علم الله أزلي سرمدي قديم حقيقي وعلم الخلق حادث لأن الخلق كله حادث والصفة لا تتقدم الموصوفة. علم الله غير مخلوق وعلم الخلق مخلوق، علم الله غير مقدور وعلم الخلق مقدور ومقهور، وعلم الله واجب البقاء وعلم الخلق جائز الفناء، علم الله ممتنع التغير وعلم الخلق ممكن التبدل. This passage alone refutes all that claim, differentiating between the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the knowledge of creation. He states that this thought cannot even enter the heart of a Muslim to make equal the knowledge of creation and the knowledge of the Creator. This thought cannot even enter the heart of a Muslim. Why? Do you not see, O blind person, O follower of Abdul Aziz bin Baz, do you not see that the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is dhati, not given to Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. The knowledge of creation is given ata'i. Do you not see that the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is wajib li dhatihi? It is wajib li dhatihi, which means it is necessary knowledge. It is necessary knowledge. And ilmul khalq mumkinun lahu. The knowledge of creation is possible. Is what? Possible, mumkin. That the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is azali sarmadi qadim, meaning eternal, beginningless. It does not have a beginning. It does not have an end. Sarmadi, azali, qadim. And the knowledge of khalq is hadith. Hadith meaning accidental, meaning contingent. It is given, it comes about. The definition of hadith as given by Imam Muhammad bin Yusuf al-Sanusi rahimahullah ta'ala in his Sharh al-Muqaddimat is al-wujud ba'd al-adam, meaning existence after non-existence. It did not exist and it came into existence. This is the knowledge of creation. And the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not ever not exist. It always existed. Then the ilm of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not created. The knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not created. The knowledge of the creation is created. Then the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can never be overwhelmed, maqdur. No one can have power over the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the knowledge of creation is maqdur. Who has power over the knowledge of creation? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has power over the knowledge of creation. Then the ilm of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is wajib al-baqa, will always remain, will never have an end. The knowledge of creation is jaizul fana, it can end and it can finish. The knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can never change, mumtani' al-taghayyur, can never change. The knowledge of creation is mumkinu tabaddul, is possible that it can change. After knowing all these differences, can anyone liken the knowledge of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam to the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? No. This is Tawheed. So if you want to learn Tawheed, do not read the words of Taqwiyatul Iman. They call it Taqwiyatul Iman. It gives strength to the Iman. But the ulama call it Taqwiyatul Iman. It makes the Iman die. Why? In order to make this point, this one point, Al-Imam Ahmadullah Khan rahimahullah ta'ala showed adab, good manners to the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, but yet he did not liken the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to creation. So there are some issues which are different amongst Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. But when it comes to the subject of Ilmul Ghayb, which things are differed over by Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, and which things are Daruriyatul Deen and Daruriyat Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. The things which are Daruriyat of the Deen, he lists, and from amongst them he states, Allah Azza wa Jal He Alim Biddat hai. बे इसके बताए एक हर कोई नहीं जान सकता. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one who is alim biddat. Without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling, informing His creation, creation can never know. This is from the Daruriyat al-Deen. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam और दीगर अंबिया किराम अलैहिम अस्सलातु वस्सलाम को बाद ग़यूब का इल्म दिया. That the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam and the Anbiya alayhimu salatu wa salam were given some knowledge of the unseen. Then, but can we equate the knowledge the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was given to the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Never, as is shown clearly by the work of Dawlatul Makkiyah bil-Madat al-Ghaybiyah. जो इल्म अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा व जल की सिफत खासा है, जिसमें इसके हबीब मोहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को शरीक करना भी शिर्क हो, वो हरगज़ इब्लीस के लिए नहीं हो सकता. जो ऐसा माने क़त्अन मुशरिक काफिर मलऊन बंदा इब्लीस है. That if someone believes that shaitan, to give a certain amount of knowledge to shaitan is allowed, like the Deobandiyah did in their work. And then he says, if you attribute that same knowledge to the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is shirk. Such a person becomes a kafir, a disbeliever. We can never equate the knowledge of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This can never be done. And we can never liken the knowledge of shaitan to the best of creation. وَلِيَّاذُ بِاللَّهِ. There is no comparison. So these are the daruriyat of the deen. He mentions other things like the statement of Ashadu Fi'li and other things which are known as daruriyat of the religion. We believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His attributes are qadim, eternal. The attributes of creation are hadith, contingent. The knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is necessary, al-wajib. The knowledge of creation is mumkin. The knowledge of creation is also mumkin al-tabaddul, it can change. The knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mustahil al-taghayyur, it can never change. Change does not apply to the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no way we can do musawat or ilm, the likeness of the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to creation. Then we have those issues which are daruriyat to ahli sunnati wal jama'ah. From amongst those issues, he states, awliya kiram nafa'ala Allah ta'ala bi barakatim fi ad-darain ko bhi kuch ulum ghaib milte hain. Magar bi wasatat Rasul alayhimu salatu wassalam. That the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are also given some knowledge of the unseen, but by the means of the Anbiya and Rasul alayhimu salatu wassalam. The awliya are given what?
The knowledge of the unseen.
But by whose means? Anbiya and Rusul alayhimu salatu wassalam. This is from Daruriyat Ahli Sunnati wal Jama'ah. If someone rejects this, he does not become a kafir, he becomes an innovator. He becomes bid'ati, or we say bid'ati, mubtadi'. मुअतज़िला ख़ज़लहुमुल्लाह तआला के सिर्फ रसूलों के लिए इब्तिदाई गैब मानते हैं और औलियाए किराम रज़ियल्लाहु तआला अन्हुम का उलूम गैब में असलन हिस्सा नहीं जानते, गुमराह व मुब्तदिअ हैं. You know this sect known as the Mu'tazila, they rejected the fact that awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can be given some knowledge of the unseen. They rejected this. So if someone rejects this, he becomes an innovator. Now the next point is very necessary. The seventh point, which is number 7 here, it is Allah Azza wa Jalla apne mahbubon, khususan Sayyidul Mahbubin sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam ko ग़यूब खमसा बहुत जुज़ियात का इल्म बख्शा, जो ये है कि खम्स में से किसी फर्द का इल्म किसी को ना दिया गया. हज़ार अहदीस मुतवातिरतुल माना का मुनकिर और बदमज़हब खासिर है. यह किस्म धूम हुई. This point is misunderstood by many people. Al-ulum al-khamsa, Al-Imam Ahmad Rida Khan rahimahullah ta'ala did not claim that knowing the full ulum khamsa is from the daruriyat of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. He said that knowing partial things relating to al-ulum al-khamsa is from the daruriyat. Knowing partially the 5 things. The other things, knowing the kull of the 5 things, is differed over by Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. Look, Imam Ahmad Rida Khan rahimahullah ta'ala states, these are the things which are now mukhtalaf fi, differed over. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam ko ta'yin waqt qiyamat ka bi ilm mila. The knowledge of specifying qiyamah, this is differed over by Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. There were some ulama who held that this knowledge was not given, but the ulama that we follow, and those ulama who were especially from the way of tasawwuf and the way of the Sufiya, they believe that the knowledge of Qiyamah was given. So I marked off the hadith which I wanted to mention in Ja' al-Haq. He states that the munafiqun, who? The hypocrites would say the following. They would say, فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, that the Messenger صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم said, إن منافقا يقول, that the munafiq says, who says? Munafiq. أليس محمد يزعم أنه نبي ويخبركم بخبر السماء ولا يدري أين ناقته. That the munafiq says that Muhammad صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم claims that he is a prophet and he gives you news of the heavens, yet he does not even know where his camel is. This was relating to an incident. The camel of the Messenger ﷺ became lost. The Messenger ﷺ, this was on the way to Tabuk, sent companions to look for the camel. The munafiqun said he claims to have knowledge of the unseen, yet he does not know where his camel is. Why? Because they thought, because the Messenger ﷺ is outwardly doing what the people of the world will do, which is to send someone in search of the camel, outwardly doing what the people of the dunya would do, they thought that the Messenger ﷺ has no knowledge of it. This is the way that the Deobandiyya, we have some Deobandiyya within the UK, but they tend to hide it because their chameleon nature is to hide. They tend to hide. If they come amongst the Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they all of a sudden celebrate Mawlid. Like this Gujarati man somewhere in one of these cities who's reprinted Al-Muhannad, and then he hid himself. And there's these other individuals amongst them who hide themselves like chameleons. They also nitpick at the ahadith. They say, if he knew the unseen, why did this happen? If he knew the unseen, why did this happen? This is the habit of the Deobandiyya. But what did the Messenger ﷺ say? والله لا أعلم إلا ما علمني ربي وقد أعلمني أنها في الوادي في شعب كذا كذا حبستها شجرة بزمامها فبادر الناس فوجدوها كذلك. That the Messenger ﷺ said, by Allah, I do not know except what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives me knowledge of, and it is in such and such valley, and the rain has been tied by the such and such tree. And they went and they found it exactly like the description of the Messenger ﷺ. This hadith is sufficient to show that any hadith, someone reads a verse of the Quran or a hadith of the Messenger ﷺ, which apparently goes against the belief of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah, you will find that there is a correct interpretation for it. If you cannot find an alim who can give you, it does not mean that that interpretation does not exist. A correct understanding of what is meant by that hadith. For instance, hadith al-ifk, when the munafiqeen accused Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu anha of whatever they accused her of, and the Deobandiyya today say, if the Messenger ﷺ knew, why did he not show the knowledge? Or they use the hadith of date palm trees, or other hadiths like when the people will come on the hawd, on the basin, and the Messenger ﷺ will say, Ashabi, Ashabi, and the angel will turn them away. They use many of these types of incidents. All of these incidents have been covered by the ulama of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah in works like Ja al-Haq, Hujjatullahi ala al-Alameen. This work, Jala al-Qulub, Ad-Durr al-Thamina, Ad-Dawlat al-Makkiyya bil-Madat al-Ghaybiyya. Books like Imad Mustafa, which you can find in volume 29 of Fatawa Ridawiyya. Books like Imad al-Hayy of Imam Ahmad al-Bahan. Books like Izahat al-Aib bi-Sayf al-Ghayb, and also Khalis al-I'tiqad. All of these books reply to those points. But because the habit of the munafiqeen is to continue in the way of their forefathers, like the man who said that he claims to have knowledge of the unseen, yet he does not know where his camel is. These people have continued with their inheritance, which is the inheritance of those munafiqeen, and it continued to the time of Ashar al-Fa'li, who wrote that atrocious work called Hifdul Iman. In reality it was Kharabul Iman, and until today, where their children like Murtada and others who have opposed Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to have knowledge of these issues and comprehension, the historical aspect of these issues, and may He give us tawfiq to stay on the way of Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah.